Hello miniature making friends and welcome. My name is Karen and I'm a beginner miniature maker, and this is my mini doll Melanie. Join us as we make and explore the magical world of miniature making and learn something on the way.
Merry Christmas, Karen! Check this out!
Oh wow, this looks good.
Ooh, so Christmassy! Oh dear, I'm stuck!
Oh Melanie. So as you can see, Melanie has bought us this cute little Rolife Sweet Shack candy stand. And one little thing I want to show you before I make a start on this is, if you look on the front of this box, there is a little thing down the bottom here, and it tells you how many pieces are in there, what type it is, tells you if it's got lighting, tells you the age. So most of these are for the older children or adults, and it tells you the level. So it's a level out of 5, which means how hard is this to put together. So this one's level 2, which means it's pretty simple. So beginners like myself will find this super easy to put together. So let's have a look in this and see what you get. So you get your little booklet that tells you how to put the whole thing together. And you also get the little packs. And in the packs you have all the different little pieces to make this. Little things, little candies and all sorts in there. You get the lighting kit, and that's the lighting kit there with the batteries, and you get a little screwdriver, which is great because that's for opening up the battery pack. You get more packs of the different little pieces to make the stand, and then you also get this big pack here. That's the actual main part of the building, which is here. So it's all in a pack, and the instructions will tell you how to do it. You also get paperwork, which is stuff that you can cut out and stick together. You also get stickers, and then you get a parts display here. It tells you what the parts are. So in the instructions it will tell you what the part numbers are and what it's for, and then you can correspond it with the ones that are in the big pack. So let's see if we can make this. I'm just going to remove this out of the way. You can use these little boxes too, and I'm just going to do this. Melanie's just gone off to try and find all of her Christmas decorations. She's got Rachel coming around later to do that, and that'll be on another video. So my little area here is getting very worn out because I've been doing a lot of different Christmas crafting. So always start with having a good look through your instruction manual, and it tells you how to make everything. Now these type are just really clip together type. You can glue them if you want to, but for the most part you can just click everything together, and it makes it nice and simple, and it's really easy for beginner miniature makers just to get used to the whole idea of making miniatures. So I'm going to make a start on the first little part of this, and you guys can watch me pop this together, and I will show you all the little components that I do. So what I like about Rolife stuff is the instructions are pretty good with this one. Some of them, the older models, the instructions were absolutely horrendous. So this one here is really good because it tells you where it is. So it gives you parts numbers. So you can actually have a look on all of the numbers here, and you can find all your pieces. So that's what I really like about this. You can see that this is my packet here. So I've got all the numbers written on here. So this is the one that I'm going to need to make this little thing here. How good is that? Makes it nice and simple. So that's the first little box made. So I've just made that one there. And I think you have a look here and you can see that there's little stickers that need to go onto this one, and they're in various little spots. But I just usually just make all the stuff first. So you don't need glue, but if you want to make it more sturdy, you can put glue on it. And sometimes it can be a little fiddly, so you just have to persevere with it and figure out how to make it the easiest way for yourself. So that's one little piece all ready to go. If I'm going to say anything, it's pretty easy, this one. So if you're very new at miniatures, definitely do this one. It's pretty simple. Some of the parts that you have might need a little bit of the sticky stuff. So we've got all of these that come with the packs, and it's double-sided tape. And this particular little one has double-sided tape that just holds them together. If you want it to be more stronger, just use some wood glue or craft glue. So some of them are like this. But so far, I haven't really had too much problems with anything. Everything's going together just nicely.
Excuse me, Karen, I think these might belong to this set. I found them on the floor, so I just thought I'd give them back to you. I hope it helps. Bye!
Oh, thanks so much, Melanie. So I thought I'd just quickly stop for a minute and just show you the lights and how I did my lighting. So if you look where the light is, I've kind of twisted it around and then I've popped it up around the back there, and then it just comes along the wall and down into, and there is a little hole in the side of this one, and you can pop it in, and then it pushes down into the bottom here, which is your little spot where the battery goes, which I think is absolutely awesome that they've done that. So now it's just a matter of popping this whole thing in. I'm pretty sure that is correct. So we're just going to push this all in. And it is going together absolutely beautifully, so I'm pretty happy with it. Like, how cute is this?
Oh, this is cute. I want to work here. Maybe I could sell some lollies to everyone. Too funny.
So a little exciting bit is to put the lights, get the lights ready to go. So it's really simple. I love these. But if we just think about simple electronics, positive and negative, and a full circuit. If there's any breaks in a circuit, a light will not light up. The way that you stop a circuit going through or put a switch in, and the switch just stops the circuit, and that's why it's a switch. So a switch will actually just stop a circuit, so it's like kind of breaking it. So simple loop, you know, you just want a simple loop between positive and negative, and it's just a loop, and the on-off switch is like the breaker and just breaks it and stops the circuit. So as long as the circuit is circular and there's a connection, everything will work. So with this one, we are going to have red and yellow. Are you positive? So you pop them together and then you twist them together if it lets you do it. Then open it up, you pop it down on itself. And the good thing about these little kits is you get some insulation tape. So you just grab your insulation tape and you pop it around. There, that was smarter. Do it on the long length if you've got this. Covers it up better without too much hassle. Now that's done. I'm going to pop our batteries in. Battery 1. Hope these batteries actually work. They've been in my thing for a little while. And turn it on. Oh, looky, looky, looky. It's working. So I've got my lights on. Awesome, isn't it? Very clever. So for some of this, I've decided that I would use a little bit of UV glue because it's very effective and it's a little bit quicker. You can continue on doing this with the little stickies that they give you, and that's what they give you to stick the things on, and that's fine. But I just want a little bit more longevity there. So if you haven't used UV glue before, you do get UV glue and a little UV torch. You can buy in packs, and they're absolutely brilliant for this type of stuff, and it's very fast, super quick. So literally, I can show you. I'm just going to clean that off a bit. So for this one here, you're meant to put on this little glittery little piece straight on the top. So if I was to do that with the little sticky things, which you can do, there would be a little line across it, and I don't really like that. So I just blob a little bit of it on there in the middle, tiniest bit. And I grab my the piece that needs to go on. And once it's on there, you just get your little torch and you just pop it on there, and literally it's like 30 seconds. I usually do mine for about 30-40 seconds and then it dries up. So there you go, it's all on and it's super easy. Just thought I'd let you know that when I open up this package, to make the little lolly bags that are here, hang on, to make these little lolly bags, they don't have the plastic with them, so you're using the plastic from the little packages that everything comes in, and you have to cut it to size, just so you know that before you make this, because I had no idea what was going on. So in the instructions, it shows you the piece to cut. I feel like this is the bit here that you're meant to cut. So just cut this shape into a piece of plastic, and then you can just follow the rules. So there's all your little lollies done. I finished my little raspberry jam ones. All the lollipops are done. They were a bit of a travesty, but I think pop something down the bottom just to stop them popping back out again, because they do go a little bit AWOL. we go. It's all finished. Super actually easy in comparison to some of them that you can make. Don't like the sticky stuff as much, but it still works. And a couple of the things I had to glue with stronger glue, but I think it's pretty good for a beginner kit actually, and it looks amazing. So I'm going to go put it into my lounge room with all my other Christmas stuff, and I will probably make a start on the second one, which I'll show you in the next movie.
Ooh, all these yummy lollies. What do I pick? There's just too many to choose from. Bye-bye, everybody. Wow.